I just dismantled my whole control area slash desk space for the moment. I have to put everything back. I have been a little frustrated with how congested this corner has been, but also because I'm kind of just living out of this corner as an office, and it's been a challenge to say the least. So all of this stuff is going back around the corner to where it lives. Relocate. I had these boxes staged here to do this video, so now that I'm done, I don't have to keep staring at these boxes, and these get recycled out the door that way. Relocate. I'm going to give this shelf a quick wipe. This would be considered an overhaul versus maintaining. And I'm overhauling because this system is new and also temporary and also very challenging to run a business and be a content creator from a corner of an Airbnb. So I've been really creative, and this area has just kind of slowly started growing over time. So I'm just going to make some good decisions here and finally get this space feeling a lot lighter. Relocate around the corner. I would say my inbox here is the most important part of this corner. It's where I place any new incoming items, mostly paper, but if it's like little stuff that I have to handle, that's what will go in there. And gosh, let's start ideal. Whenever I do an organizing project and we're putting things back, I say, let's give it space to breathe, and let's lay things out in a way that feels really nice, and then see what's left and see if it's worth cramming it in. I don't think this is going to work for me because I have to maximize every inch right now with how I'm living out of this corner. But that feels nice. I would love to be able to keep that way. That goes in my inbox to remind me to do that. Start with the biggest things first. This is the only filing system I have. It's heavy and I don't go into it too much. Pretty bulky, so I like it down here. Oh, these shelves are adjustable, and I've been kind of wanting to adjust them. I think it's time to do that. Anytime you have the opportunity to have adjustable shelving, no matter what you're working with, whether it's a piece of furniture or you're installing cabinets, always go for the adjustable shelves, because the adjustable shelves can adjust as your space adjusts. Oh, that's great. Yay! Oh my gosh, I gained some space. Well, I need something to hold that up. I ripped the lid off that because I didn't like the extra steps it took to undo the tie and lift the flap. I just want to be able to get right in there, which sometimes makes it a little wobbly. This here is like notepads, stamps, sticky notes. We are going to this pretty often for like little notepads. It's minor as far as the details. Oh, there's my business cards. It's funny, it blended in. When something's really busy, and you've got a lot going on, things can blend in a lot. So I try not to let things get too busy, and these just were not sticking out to me. So I'm going to relocate these to somewhere where I will remember. So these go up here. This is something we're using every single day. Ends up there with the sticky notes and the notepads. Coworkers. The business cards I'm going to relocate where I use them. Coworkers is where it goes to work, and that would be in my travel bag. On the road, that's when I hand these out. Relocate. Next largest item is this basket. Packing tape, other tape, like utility, rope, carabiners and key rings, twisty ties and things. But I do grab my tape gun and I grab my painter's tape. I don't know where that's gonna go. I do grab my little painter's tape a lot, and that's right there, so that's good for now. We'll see where that can fit. Oh, I'm so glad I adjusted these shelves. Okay, the next largest item is another utility. Office supplies, rulers, thumbtacks, tape measure, extra pens, paper clips. I go into this multiple times a week. The most commonly used stuff up here and the least stuff down below. Next largest. Starting with the largest stuff because that takes up the most space, and then you squeeze the little things in and around the large things. This is my like electronics, wires. Gosh, I miss my desk. I miss just having a drawer. Not really go into this too much. We're gonna just put it down there. This is easy. This is a cleaning list that I like to write down. Usually put it up here and I just lean it. Once upon a time, this was a large change bin. We are not collecting that much change. I do have a coin collection, and I like to go through my coins, but this is, I think this should go to our storage unit because I don't have a use for this right now. And I think I just stuck it here and then started throwing coins into it when I have another coin bin that's more realistic. Relocate to storage. Perfect. This is more like it. That's nice there. These are props for a video. Here's a good cousins, coworkers, or family. Do I have any other mini hands? Family. No, I don't have any other mini hands, so no family. And that's why they have been floating around here. Cousins. What would be a cousin? So something that's similar in function. So what are these, how do these function for me? These are props that I use for making videos. A prop for a video. What would be a coworker? If I was gonna make a video, I would be using my tripod. Here are my video making tools. My camera, my microphone, my mini tripod. Coworkers would be with my filming, things that I film with. I just have to create a little area for props. I think a little baggie might just be fine. I have this little container here that sits up high, and when I don't feel like taking the time to open this mic box, which I highly value because of these forms, although these these styrofoam forms where they tuck in and stay nice. Now that I'm doing this, I'm thinking, I probably don't need to be this thorough, but there's something about putting it away real nice that makes me really happy. So anyway, that's the ideal, talking about ideal. My fallback plan is if I've got the mics, I throw them in this little thing right up here with my chapsticks and a lighter. I'm going to my filming equipment way more than some of this other stuff. I think this might live down here. I like this to hold up my accordion folder. I'm using my microphone a lot. And here's another thing I'm really like taking the time to put away, and it's probably a little unrealistic, but it's just to save space for now because of my situation. This is my new camera to film different angles for my long form videos, and it's kind of like tough to like get it all in there. I'm gonna have to switch this up, but for now it saves space and it's condensed, so there's that. I used to use this for my desk, like when I would have phone calls, Zoom calls. This would sit on my desk in the future. I just don't have that, and so I have no need for it here. I'm gonna send it to storage. I like to prop my phone up on it next to my computer. Ooh, this is an interesting one. This is to hold a tripod, to carry a tripod. And I packed all of my filming gear to go to a filming job the other day. And I thought of this, and I didn't take the time to, it was just like, it's so many steps to break a tripod down, let alone put it in this and zip it up. And does this really make a difference versus grabbing the tripod? I guess if you're like walking around somewhere, this would be the only reason to keep it. Part of me is like, I don't think I need this. I'm gonna put it down with my electronics box. It's probably just gonna sit there. These just need like a little baggie. Okay, here we go. Props, starting my props category. This can live, I would just say behind here, that's fine. Until my props grow into a bigger category. Next, we've got books to read. Trying and learning how to read more books. Oh, do you know about this? How to organize everything. It's a guide, a manual of the foundation of how to organize. 4 steps: purge, sort, contain, and maintain. I wrote it. You can get it on Amazon, print and ebook, and you can get it on my Gumroad shop, ebook and audiobook. I think these need to stay safer in my folder here under content, because I also use these for props in my videos. I already read this book. It needs to be taped. If it takes less than 2 minutes, just do it. I don't keep a lot of books, but this is a book that I would keep. It's called Outdoors in Bucks. Way too many books. I don't love this feeling, but I do want to read them. I would love to make them more aesthetic, like stacked pretty. It makes me happy. I had them turned the other way to save space. So the goal is that I don't have a stack of books to read, and that I am reading the book that I am reading, and then I get the new one, or at least have like one queued up. Okay, this is trash over there. Okay, we're getting down to the end here. This was another little jar of box cutters when your packages come in. Let's do this. Change, box cutters, that. These were sitting in my inbox. Oh, look at that, 50 purging questions, the ultimate guide to decluttering. You can find that on my Gumroad shop if you want help with asking yourself questions in order to declutter. There's more to it than just questions. This is not mine. This is for my partner. I have my drill from storage, and I am in the middle of some projects, and for lack of a space, I've just been keeping it sitting here. Let me see what happens at the end. I'm gonna keep this, set this aside. This kind of takes up space. Ah, this is legal stuff. A legal project. If you know, you know. This is my tax binder for taxes. This is for taxes coming up, taxes to do. I feel like this should get clipped and put into my inbox because it's active. But this will go, I have, this drawer is my active, ongoing. There we go. Okay, legal and taxes. See, that we can't do that, so that's just gonna have to go like this. Our dictionary. That's a book. That can go underneath. Will it fit? Everything fit? Oh, no, it won't. Looks like I gotta finish my book so I can read the next one. There we go. Okay, that goes back up. Oh, it's coming along nicely. Last but not least, way too many notebooks. Keep notepads in my work bag, toolbox, and here. I don't need all these here, so let's just do one of each. Aggressive decluttering. Aggressive decluttering. I don't know. It's not just me that needs these. That can go back there. This can go up here. If it can fit into a system that already exists, it's getting a little busy up there. It's fine. I'm doing my best. If I could put 2 notebooks just under here right there. And then, I mean, I'm not going to put anything there anyway, so I'm going to send all of these to storage. Oh, one of these. No, I don't prioritize these. Nope, storage. Just my drill. Just going to sit out for the weekend. I'm going to finish the project, and then this drill will go on the shelf with the tools. Ah, that feels much better. I've got a little space for things to breathe. I could center those if I wanted to. I could even push that up and hold that up like that. Could pull this over. Well, thanks for joining me reorganizing my office. Happy organizing.